Hello, viewers. A very good morning and welcome to African Beyond Television Network. And this morning, we are taking a look on the accusations being raised by ZANU-PF people. They are saying the South African governor, Tito Mboweni, or the former South African governor, Tito Mboweni, is the reason why the Zimbabwean dollar had to crash. We need to take a look onto this because I feel that this is misleading from ZANU-PF people. So Rutendo Matinyarare says the governor who destroyed the Zim dollar and sabotaged the Zim economy. And he's talking about Tito Mboweni. He says that the worst thing that destroyed the Zim dollar was illicit money flows and externalization of Zimbabwean foreign currency savings from Zimbabwe to South Africa between 1999 and 2008 during our land reform. He speaks about the South African Reserve Bank being managed by Tito Mboweni and said they allegedly turned a blind eye to these illicit money flows into South African banks. However, at the same time, Mboweni is accused of selectively enforcing illegal US sanctions by blocking government, parastatal, and business accounts that helped the country bypass sanctions. So, if you look at this accusation, to me, this is the worst accusation I've seen. ZANU-PF is scapegoating, running propaganda, employing PR people to try and paint its image with a white brush. That is not going to help the economy of Zimbabwe. You leave out Gideon Gono, you leave out the Panonetas, you leave out the John II, only to blame South Africans for focusing on their sole economy. Zimbabwe has been doing its own things, not in consultations with other nations. Yet they expected other nations to support what they've been doing without consulting. You know, if you are an adult, you have your own rights to make your own decisions. But don't expect me to then support your own decisions, which you make without consulting me. If you want me to help you to execute your decisions, at least consult with me. Hear my side. What do I have to say about ABCD? If you fail to do so, then don't expect me to support whatever you are doing. So communication is very important and consultation is very, very important. We need to make sure that whatever we do as a country, it's number one, in our best interest. But number two, we must not expect another country with its own interests meddle into our own issues. Land reform program was a good idea initiated by Morgan Tsvangirai, hijacked by Robert Mugabe, and implemented wrongly for the benefit of ZANU-PF mafia. They grabbed farms. What do they expect from the people who were losing their properties left, right, and center? What did they expect? So if you look at all these things, you'd understand that it's not South Africa which is the problem. It's not America which is the problem. The problem is within Zimbabwe, within ZANU-PF itself. The Sheikh building is where the problem is. Ndokunogadzirwa mubikirwa yese emapolicies atiri kuona achiwinzwa. How can a politburo for a political party decide policies for a country when there are no experts in that politburo, number one, and number two, the people who will be making those decisions which will override the officials within the government? These are useless people. Politburo ndo iri kumeka decisions in Zimbabwe, and people like Vanarutendo, they will continue to turn a blind eye onto that fact. That is so wrong. We must expect to see better things happening. We need to see things being done in a better way. That is what we want. We want to see these things being done in a better way. Let us do things differently. You don't accuse South Africans for doing what protects their economy, for doing what protects their own interests. Yes, we wanted land, but who owns land now? Who is going to get title over the land now? Who is going to sell the land now? Land is now being privatized. It's now being privatized, and who concluded that this land reform program was equal? We are being told kuti vamwe vana baba vedu pavaitora maprazi imi makanga muri kupi. That is the argument, irikuiswa, which is so wrong. So this is my own view. I don't believe that Tito Mboweni was the butcher of the Zimbabwean economy. The butcher of the Zimbabwean economy are the people who are in charge. Those are the butchers of the Zimbabwean economy. Failed policies, looting, squander, all those issues. The banking system in Zimbabwe was destroyed by these people because they've been looting, wiping out each and every dollar. If you look between the period of 2000 and 2008, massive corruption has been happening. Post GNU, massive corruption has been happening. Billions and billions of dollars looted and missing. But these charlatans from ZANU-PF will never try to hold their masters to account. They'll continue to sing for their supper. It's because what matters to them is to put food onto the table, send their kids to better schools, and drive better cars. That is what motivates them. So criminals, they want protection, they want PR stunts, so they'll continue to pay and service these people, and they'll continue to bag, making the people of Zimbabwe focus on the wrong things. Let us focus on ZANU-PF, make sure that ZANU-PF is held accountable, and the ZANU-PF at least leaves power.